Good morning, man. So it's only 6:45, although for some reason I feel like I got a really late start. There were 4 people sleeping in the shelter last night. Only 1 came out and even talked. 2 were already gone when I woke up this morning, and all of them were gone by like 6:15. So I think all of them leaving before me made me feel like I was running late, because usually I'm one of the first ones out of camp every day. I don't really know what I'm doing today, to be quite honest. There's a shelter like somewhere 18 or 19 miles. Oh, there's a deer standing right in the trail looking at me, eating leaves. Hold on. I thought I had some good zoomed in footage of that deer, but I may not have. We'll have to see when I review this later. Anyway, what I was saying, there's a shelter 18 or 19, somewhere around there, miles from here. And I'm at least gonna go there. But that's only like, I don't know, 5 miles shy of the 1,000 mile mark. I'm also only 19 miles from the start of the roller coaster. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was wanting to go to Den Hostel, which is like kind of like a hostel operated by the Appalachian Trail Conservancy. And there's also a brewery less than a half mile from there. However, where it's located, it just doesn't make sense for my miles and my days. Because today is Friday, June 3rd, I believe. And I want to be to Harpers Ferry by Sunday afternoon. I'm at least gonna stay one night in Harpers Ferry. I was planning to zero in Harpers Ferry, but right now I'm feeling good. My legs are strong. If I'm still feeling like this, if I don't feel like I need a zero, I'm not gonna take one. So anyway, I'm just gonna mosey along today with no real plan. One thing I don't think I mentioned earlier this morning is, man, it rained last night way more than it was supposed to rain. Got in the tents, thought the rain was done. It started raining hard, and it rained a lot more than was forecasted and we were expecting. But overnight the breeze picked up, and it was a pretty cool breeze. It was around 60 degrees this morning with a fairly strong breeze. High today is 78 with the low humidity and a breeze. So far this morning, other than the ground and everything's still wet and muddy, the weather is perfect. And it's supposed to be dang near perfect all day. This is the blaze on the concrete pillar there. This is the trail. Down that road and into a parking area. And there's a picnic table. I don't really need a break, but I don't like to pass up a picnic table. I think I'll sit a minute. And then I'll head up over that bridge. It's been a pleasant morning. It's about 11:30 or so. I've got probably half my miles done for the day already. It's been fairly uneventful, no real views, just walking through the green tunnel, but the weather has been amazing. I saw quite a few, I guess they were like bird watchers or photographers. There's a group of maybe 6 of them kind of strung out over a quarter mile. Other than that, really haven't seen any other hikers today. I saw one guy who kind of leapfrogged for a little bit earlier. Other than that, it's just been a quiet, nice day in the woods. Haven't had a whole lot to show you. The trail has been pretty nice. The one thing that I've brought up before that kind of drives me nuts is when the trail is so overgrown, because I'm constantly checking for ticks. I've found several ticks on me now. None of them have bitten me. I felt them crawling on me. I think maybe 4 so far in the last 2 weeks. And so anyway, with my parents come in about 10 days, actually maybe exactly 10 days, I'm gonna have them bring some permethrin that I had there so I can treat all my stuff, and hopefully that'll take care of the tick problem. But all right, I'm looking forward to lunch today because we had the lunch at the brewery yesterday. I really didn't eat dinner. I just had a couple bars or snacks last night. My stomach was growling last night in the middle of the night, but my food bag was already hung for on a bear pole. So I've had a few bars this morning, but I'm looking forward to lunch. This is the trail that I came from. We've already done the rock hops here. I'm going to show you this. It's just water cascading everywhere through here. Some nice pools right here. And I'm going to attempt to cross this while videoing and see if I can do it without falling in. That's a cool little stretch of trail. All right, the trail has been a lot of ducking and just getting basically like driving a car through a car wash. It's like walking through that, just being slapped on both sides. A lot of it back there, I'd get down and crawl under it. Appreciate all the trail maintenance that's done. This section could use some more. The trail is just now entering Sky Meadows State Park. Still in Virginia for another day or two, but not for much longer. This state park has an awesome bench just sitting in the middle of the woods where a couple different trails combine with the AT. And I've been laying here on this bench taking a nap for a while. Let me show you my view up above. Okay, it's a little bitty snake. I'm gonna zoom in. It may only be a foot long. A little ring neck. It's 4 o'clock and I'm on a side trail heading down to a shelter and camp area. I've done 18.4 today. I was considering doing more and pushing for the 1,000 today, but I'm not going to. Just looking ahead the next couple of days and other points of interest and milestones and stuff, it makes more sense to stop here. Plus, I think I'm overdue for new shoes, insoles, and socks. But I don't get them for 10 more days, so these are gonna have to do. But my feet are yelling at me and telling me it's time to stop for the day. They're probably telling me they need a break. This is 9 days in a row of hiking without any days off. Mostly bigger miles, so I don't know. I was looking at possibly zeroing on Monday. It's Friday today. I should be in Harpers Ferry on Sunday afternoon, and I may go ahead and take Sunday afternoon and Monday off and then get back out to hiking on Tuesday, but I don't know yet. We'll figure it out in the next day or two. It is almost 6 p.m. Yeah, that's right. Not even 6 p.m. All my stuff is done. I'm in my tent. I'm ready to lay down. I'm tired. So I'm gonna go to bed early tonight, see how I feel tomorrow. Really looking forward to tomorrow. We get to finish Virginia, get to do the Virginia roller coaster, and we hit 1,000 miles. And we'll do that one in the morning. So, all right, stay tuned tomorrow and see all the festivities. But in the meantime, I hope to get some Z's. Good night. Good morning. It's 20 after 6 in the AM. And I just got back from the shelter area up to the AT. And we got not very far before the first thing today. Today, there's gonna be lots of things. So I'm pretty excited about today. And I'm gonna try not to rush through it too much, but I probably can't because the roller coaster is known to be tough. But you know, we got some cool things happening, and I'm gonna bring you along the way. I'm excited. We're down to where we camped yesterday and ran through here. It was under 1,000 feet elevation. It's kind of marshy and buggy a little bit, but it's kind of neat. They've got these like a plank boardwalks. Part of the time I think my foot's gonna fall through. They kind of bow a little, but anyway, it also protects they don't put these here for us. It protects the vegetation and stuff, I guess. Alrighty, check this out. Hiker warning. All right, we're about to go for a ride. For those of you that don't know, the roller coaster is just a series of up, down, up, down, up, down for like 14 miles. So all you're doing is climbing, descending, kind of resembling a roller coaster track. So anyway, we go see if Trail Bossing crew can, how bad they beat me up on the coaster. This deer isn't 15 feet from me. I was looking at the one further away when I first walked up and didn't even realize these were here. This roller coaster rocks. Still in the first climb. I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man that walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Ba-dum-ba, ba-dum-ba. You guessed it. I just walked 1,000 miles. Wow, wow, wow. That's a long way. The roller coaster is making me work more than I've had to work since before Shenandoah National Park. They're not huge climbs, but they're short and steep, and one right after the other. We're a little over halfway done with the roller coaster though, so that's good. And everything feels better when you're in quadruple digits. Stopping to check out Den Hostel. If you can hear me, it's a hostel run by the ATC. Oh wow, this is a cool building. Check this out. This is Bear's Den from the back. Check out this castle. Pretty neat place. All right, we had a brief stop. Bear's Den was a really cool building. We picked up a straggler and we're headed to the brewery.
You gotta show me those blues.
All right, time to have a heart-to-heart. I had big plans. We were going to do 21 miles today. Was not going to a brewery. Was not going to order food or any of that stuff. It's 4 o'clock. I'm at a brewery. I've only done 10 miles today. I've ordered my second meal. The future is uncertain. I don't know how far I'm going to go. There's a chance I'll walk all the way to Harpers Ferry tonight.
No, there isn't.
In the dark with a headlamp. No chance?
No chance.
Aqua is here. She says no chance. Puffer and Numbers already left me. Aqua is here and Moss is here. We're going to go all the way to Harpers Ferry tonight. Right?
No. No chance.
No chance?
There's no chance for Harpers Ferry to you slows down for this. No. And they're on a head, not even in the night, and the headlamp 20 miles.
I know. I'll just keep drinking. I gotta go. My Ron's leaving. Y'all have a good day too, buddy.
Have a good one.
Thank you, guys.
How many miles have you done today? That's 0. And good. I gotta quit singing this song and do this video. All right. So on this next video, the next clip, you're all gonna see us heading to Harpers Ferry. Aqua is not convincing.
I'm there.
Moss and I are going to Harpers Ferry tonight.
Moss is there. We're gonna meet him leaving Monday. So
All right, time for real talk. So it is 7:40 p.m., about an hour before dark 30. We've been at the brewery for 7.5 hours.
Oh, really?
About 5.5 more than planned. Right now we're doing a straight uphill road walk that was also not anticipated. Once we get up the hill on this road, we gotta take a gravel road. Eventually we're gonna get on the AT. And hopefully it doesn't take too long to find a place to camp. Because, Moss, how you doing? All right, I'm in my tent. All right, so after we left the brewery, we had to find the trail, and we walked a couple miles out and found a stealth site right at dark. And I'm camped now just in the woods here, just on an old Forest Service road, actually, just a couple miles up from the road. We got 20 miles now into Harpers Ferry tomorrow, which was way more than was planned, but it is what it is. So good night, and tomorrow morning we'll be heading into Harpers Ferry. We'll also be, some of those big milestones I was looking for today didn't happen, so that's going to be tomorrow. All right, see you in the morning, and we'll start working on the rest of the milestones.